Another one with Mariah. At this point, I feel like anytime we do her hair, we have to film it because it's always a fun change. So we are going to be taking her darker, just like with me. For some reason, me and Mariah always tend to copy each other with our hair. So we always go dark at the same time and light at the same time. So she has decided that she wants to go a little bit darker. So as you guys know, she has been this like medium brunette color for how long now? Since August, yeah, so like a few months now, and now she's ready to take the plunge and go even darker. So I'm going to show you some techniques that we are going to use to darken her base, darken her hair throughout while leaving some dimension, and then we are going to be adding hand-tied wefts and tape and extensions. So if you are interested in watching this transformation, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, we are back in the color room and we are going to be mixing her base color. So since she is really blonde, I'm going to go a little bit darker just so that it takes and holds on really well. So I am mixing a 3N in Shades EQ. I did 0.4 ounces of that. Then I'm going to be doing 4NB, and I'm going to take that up to 1 ounce. Then I'm just going to do a little bit of 5N and take that up to about 1.4 ounces. And then I'm going to break the rules a little bit, and instead of mixing it with processing solution, I'm actually going to mix it with 10 volume. And this is just going to give us a little bit more staying power, and it's going to last in the hair a little bit longer if we do it this way. Okay, so now we are mixing up a low light, and I am using 5N Shades EQ, and that is going to be my dominant tone. And then I'm going to be mixing in a little bit of 6WG, just to give her a little warmth since her pieces of blonde have faded out a little bit. And then I'm also going to add just a little bit of 7GB, and then just a dash of 3N, just so that it has a little bit of depth. And I am using 10 volume with this one as well. I will say that when you are using 10 volume with shades, do try to use the Redken developer. I don't have the Redken, I just have this Pro Care. This one's really good. It's just a generic developer, so I'm not too worried about it. But just as a rule of thumb, you typically do want to use the developer that goes with the color line. Okay, you guys, so I want you to look inside of her hair with me. Look at how blonde her regrowth is. We haven't touched it underneath here for a while just because there was a time when she was thinking she would go back blonde. Now we're going darker. She'll probably go blonde eventually in the future. But look at that like almost silvery tone. She's like a level 8-9 naturally. She's one of the lucky ones. So we're going to be covering that up today and then taking care of all these faded ends as well. Okay, you guys, so I am taking that first base color and I'm just going to be applying it to her regrowth, dragging it down a little bit, and I'm going around the whole perimeter of this area, and then we are going to be adding low lights in. Now that her base color is all applied, I am going through and doing a full low light on her. The reason I am doing it this way is because I want to keep dimension in the hair, but I do want to darken it at the same time. So I am just going through doing a normal highlight, and then as you can see above, I have a foil on top of her head. This is just to prevent any splotchiness if I pull the hair above. So if I were just to clip that hair into her hair, she has a base color on and it would get everywhere. So I put a foil there and I clip it onto the foil. That way we don't have any bleeding and any splotchiness. This is just a tip or trick if you do your base color first and then your lowlights. But if that's too complicated for you, you could also do your lowlights first and then go through and do a base color after. So it's mainly just up to you and what you prefer. I am taking bigger sections than I would for a traditional highlight, so I'm not doing like a tightly packed low light by any means. I'm taking about 1 to 2 inch subsections and doing the low lights spaced out that way, and then we are going to tone down in the bowl so that her blondes are a little bit darker.
All right, so she processed for about 35 minutes, and now we are toning down the remaining blondes that were outside of the foils. And here I am using 7GB, 6NB, a little 8GG, and also a little 5G. So I have levels 5, 6, 7, 8 in there just to give us a really nice dimensional color. I want this to be a nice beigey blonde, a little bit caramely, but not too dark because the extensions that we are using have a lot of dimension in them. So I'm just going to give you guys a sneak peek of the extensions that I am doing on her. We are applying hand-tied wefts, and then we are also going to be putting some tape-ins in as well. I am teaching certification classes for the hand-tied wefts and tape-ins starting in December, and we are already planned out through May of next year. I am so excited. If you go follow me on Instagram at jz.styles or my company jzstyles.co, you will see all of our education schedules lined up, and it will be on our website by the end of the week. But we have about 6 or 7 different places that we are going throughout next year, and we are going to be adding more. So if you are interested in learning extensions, I would definitely recommend it. It's a skill that every stylist should have now that extensions are becoming more popular, and there is not just one method that's right for every client. It's really beneficial to learn a few different methods and just learn what's right for that client that you are doing at the time. So if you guys are interested in coming to one of my courses, you can look at them on www.jzstyles.com under class registration. I will also put that link under my bio. Here I am doing the hand-tied wefts like I had said, and we do specialize in them at my salon, and it's something that is just great to offer to your clients, especially since this method is blowing up all over Instagram lately, and you do have clients asking about it more and more. So I just thought I would share that little bit of information with you guys, and let me know if you have any questions about this. If you do, you can also email us at education@jzstyles.com, and we can answer any questions you may have. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I know it was short and sweet, but I just wanted to show you guys a few of the techniques I like to do to darken my brunettes, as well as throw in some education on extensions. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting me and watching my videos. It means the world to me. Have a great day, you guys.
Okay, you guys, we're all done with Mariah's hair. What do you think? We are now twins. We have the same hair, pretty much. I love the dark hair on Mariah. If you guys have seen my videos over the years, you have seen her blonde, red, a medium brunette, and now she's a dark brunette, and we are so excited about it. How do you feel?
I love it.
Love it.
Love it.
We also changed up her part a little bit to give her a little more volume, and then we added hand-tied wefts and tape-ins. I inserted a few little clips from that, but for the most part, I am not showing that on my YouTube channel since I am now traveling to do certifications. So if you are interested in learning extensions, you can check out the description box below, and all of my classes are in a link down there. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a good day. See you.